As summer arrived in full bloom, Felix's wanderlust led him to the majestic Alps. The towering peaks, with their snow-capped summits reaching into the clouds, called to the adventurous fox. Armed with his trusty amulet and an insatiable curiosity, Felix set out to conquer the mountains and learn the art of alpine climbing. Felix's journey began in a quaint mountain village nestled at the foot of the Alps. Here he observed seasoned climbers preparing for their ascents, taking mental notes of their gear and techniques. The fox watched intently as they checked ropes, carabiners, and harnesses, realizing that proper equipment was crucial for a safe climb. As dawn broke on his first climbing day, Felix found an unlikely mentor in an old mountain goat named Gustav. The grizzled goat had traversed these peaks for decades and took a liking to the determined little fox. Under Gustav's watchful eye, Felix began to learn the fundamentals of mountaineering. The first lesson was on the importance of proper footing. Gustav demonstrated how to test each step, ensuring stable ground before shifting weight. Felix practiced on smaller rocks, his nimble paws quickly adapting to the uneven terrain. He learned to look for natural handholds and to distribute his weight evenly, skills that came naturally to his agile vulpine form. Next came the art of route planning. Gustav taught Felix to study the mountain face, identifying the safest and most efficient path upward. The fox learned to spot potential hazards like loose rocks or icy patches, crucial knowledge for any climber. As they ascended higher, the air grew thinner. Gustav explained the importance of acclimatization and proper breathing techniques. Felix learned to take deep, measured breaths, helping his body adjust to the high altitude. The old goat also stressed the significance of staying hydrated and maintaining energy levels with regular snacks. Felix's first real test came when they encountered a narrow ledge. Gustav demonstrated how to press close to the mountain, moving sideways with careful, deliberate steps. The fox's heart raced as he followed, but he remembered Gustav's teachings and remained calm, focusing on each movement. Weather, Gustav explained, was a mountaineer's greatest ally and most formidable foe. Felix learned to read the skies, recognizing signs of approaching storms. The goat taught him the wisdom of knowing when to turn back, emphasizing that sometimes the bravest decision a climber can make is to descend. As they climbed higher, Felix discovered the importance of teamwork in mountaineering. He and Gustav worked together to overcome obstacles, with the goat's strength complementing the fox's agility. Felix realized that in the mountains, cooperation could mean the difference between success and failure, safety and danger. Near the summit, they faced a challenging vertical climb. Gustav showed Felix how to use basic climbing gear, teaching him to secure ropes and use his body weight effectively. The fox's sharp claws proved advantageous as he carefully scaled the rock face, feeling a surge of accomplishment with each upward movement. Finally, after days of climbing, Felix and Gustav reached the summit. The view was breathtaking. A sea of peaks stretched as far as the eye could see, valleys and glaciers spread out below like a living map. As Felix gazed in awe at the Alpine panorama, he felt a profound connection to the mountains. He felt a deep respect for those who climbed them. The descent, Gustav warned, was just as crucial as the ascent. Felix learned to climb down facing the mountain, moving carefully and methodically. The fox understood that overconfidence on the descent could lead to accidents, and he maintained his focus until they safely reached the base. Back in the village, Felix reflected on his alpine adventure. He had not only conquered a mountain, but had also gained invaluable knowledge and a new perspective on the world. The fox realized that mountaineering was more than just reaching the top. It was about respect for nature, careful preparation, teamwork, and knowing one's limits. As Felix bid farewell to Gustav and the Alps, he knew this experience had changed him. He had pushed his boundaries, learned new skills, and gained a profound appreciation for the majesty and challenges of the mountains. With his climbing adventure etched in his memory, Felix looked forward to applying these lessons to future explorations, both on mountains and in life.